Hey guys, how are you? So this last week in news, especially the things that I've been talking about, it's been so negative and so angering and so sad. You just see, especially in Kenosha and other places like DC last night, just seeing people get attacked for no reason, and then all the violence that was going on in Wisconsin and Minneapolis and Chicago. It was all very awful to watch, but there was a really good story that came out yesterday, and I haven't seen it on any mainstream media, so I want to share it with you just in case you missed it or didn't hear it. And it's a really nice thing. So in Georgia, it was the U.S. Marshals Services Missing Children's Unit and local officials in Georgia. They put together an operation to save children that are being trafficked, mostly sex trafficked. And it was a 2-week operation called Operation Not Forgotten. They did it in Georgia in August, and they saved 39 children, which is incredible. So it was a very successful operation. They did a press conference yesterday, so I'll play a little bit of it for you, and they'll give you more details on what they did.
So why are we here? We're here because we conducted an operation. As I said, in this geography, we recovered 26 missing and endangered children, and we safely located an additional 13, and we arrested 9 criminals that are involved or were involved with these missing children. In the process, we cleared 26 arrest warrants, and we filed additional charges for alleged crimes related to sex trafficking, parental kidnapping, registered sex offender violations, drugs and weapons possession, and custodial interference.
So as you can see, they did some amazing work, and these are absolute heroes. I don't know if they said it in the video, but the kids that they rescued, they ranged in ages 3 to 17. So some of these kids were just little tiny babies, and I'm so happy they're safe now. One of the marshals in the Missing Children's Unit said, Debbie Kirby said, "It's hard to put into words what we feel when we rescue a missing child, but I can tell you this operation has impacted every single one of us." So that's one of the marshals that was on the job and in this operation, finding these kids and putting those bad guys away. I also want to read this to you because it almost brought a tear to my eye. So this is Director of Marshal Services, Donald Washington. He said, "The message to missing children and their families is that we will never stop looking for you," which I thought was cool. And this isn't connected to this, but I randomly learned last week, because I was doing some research on something else, that human trafficking in general is the 3rd, if not soon to be the 2nd highest crime industry in the entire world. And as far as child sex trafficking, there's about 1.2 million kids. Well, they estimate, because it's impossible to know the actual number, but it's estimated that 1.2 million kids are trafficked around the world each year. And the biggest consumer of child trafficking is the US, which was pretty surprising to me. And a lot of people will travel and do this. So we're the biggest consumer in other countries, not just ours. I've also been following Operation Legend, and that is the operation President Trump and Bill Barr put it together. And this is where they're going into inner cities and helping kids that are victims of gun violence. And they're going and finding the people that are responsible for this and making sure that federal agents are prosecuting them and that they're being put away for a long time. So they're trying to help a lot of these inner cities where kids are basically being gunned down in their yard. It was named after a little boy named Legend. He was 4 years old, shot while asleep in his apartment in, I believe it was Kansas City. That's where it started. So I've been keeping up with that. That has also been very successful, and they've put a lot of people away. So when I have enough information to make a video about that, I will, because that's another really nice thing. But you guys have a really nice night, and I'll see you later. Bye.